Ghana democracy no yem say obi aba opese what turn Ghana democracy no upside down na baby odi free air ba no ehu yesuro be yem hyehyeme e wonema bebre hu say afedie je say judicial no kwampo no o mampanyi pese what did judicial ni ehye na motuem ohun what tire judicial no na what hye ne bag na woko baabi ekuta no no biese ya omiase panwe no mokwa ha omiase panwe no mokwa ha omiase panwe no mokwa. Don't forget to say Ebra John Dramani Mahama ayo opposition leader wakachire NDC for say NDC for lawyer for ni nyina enye ready mpacho munti assembly. How did this one even escape me earlier? And can me share the screenshot yesterday Mary Kaminya video no pala kamabo was say NDC for a lawyer for nyina enye ready na omuye ready na omo person Mahama no that opposition leader or by president biemu a what the NDC for lawyers no ahye judicial no ayomo judges asema president Mahama eka aye no enu ntino was say NDC for lawyer for nye ready na obeye president a odomo ahye aban mu odo ahye court mu ayomo judges say second court judge o high court judge o magistrate o say court of appeal judge o say supreme court judge o say chief justice o ebia was say NDC for enwurem lawyer for nye ready say oba appoint wo mu na say oba appoint wo so be say ahwehwem obehwehwe there we can existing structure na system obehwehwe say hwamu na omo eka bi maye hwamu na omo ben ye hwamu na tilted towards NDC obehwehwem no the match say baby papa sade tie obehwehwem because oba want to be nyano at once. I just want to show you say radio motive towards ye mama falen kwa asema me falen kwa 20 asema me falen kwa 20 eti president Mahama and one the good judicial in any masse and son oba be president it oba ye mago be enkase bi say obi kase bi to enjoy the reputation of the judiciary there be president Mahama one I said judicial needing because was the NDC a lawyer for you ready now be president or don't be call judges no about appoint them as judges president Mahama ne kan anybody enkomo me no ka say me nua baba mando bunu east bunu sunani east communication officer baba mando abante kama kasa kama pa ne nia din o kenkan we read we well informed and well educated as well. And then na Ay3hu na Ay3hu in fact and me nim osahina for the market me nim no kakra for some years but me who say adibi atoroso ama watoba ha ama kasa obeka kra bona say aye ne diama no. And don't forget say osahina for the market we lawyer ni panyini we lawyer ni panyini pa and na wasan say wasaye leader of the mighty minority in parliament enti wo kasa o kasa fa judge for hu ana judiciary no a yana we very measured I was simply obeka for hu bia because he's an officer of the court as a lawyer and he appeared before judges very often. And me our representative kwa sorry atekwa kafra why say we court one ye call ye no court 9 why biebo atekwa kafra wo ho atokakra court 9 na biom ena ne ye sa ko say de ja court agidi Ghana court 9 adenta second court 9 adenta second court one kwa adenta wo court 9 and it wo hoda wo kwa dia ena ne first day kan hin fa ye nkwa ye man sa de tie hoda wo konkwa dia wo ma so good emre ye ninka so emre ye ninka so eti nyina ne se baba mando ye catch ye say cyber security for a friend say wombra emra wo ko sunyane friend say regional police headquarters wo ko ye almost in your friend. I almost on the offer phone money and number friend no more yeah verification and Mukasa and cry for the friend in Tino and I saw bank crying and a lawyer try a boy former deputy attorney general no so when the lawyer the client no is idea what the neighbor Basafen why you informed say Omra to Kofi ako prepare and what almost that behind her. You say all the biaba montano na sunyan holma abranton on radio feed if you akono kekraw a good handcuff. Hey, na sembeni enya hwe e de nipa ba akofo nti aban awesti fuel from sunyane e de na ba akra enura no ba for the market ni lawyer from penifo including member of parliament for Mensia South lawyer na neje ba for wia ono so no ho ni lawyer from penifo bibiri ekoboa e ma enura nwumre no ye ma ni bill say enne one report. Oh, no problem. And then we report it. We report ya kikiki ya say ya de court. Nyeshi. Omuko court anopa no. In fact, omuko court anopa. Ekotena ho sam judge just say and some of the machinations be akoko but eventually a judge the betena ase na omuke kan asem na osahina for the marking e jana na so ekeka na de na enwanwa kakra ne say mena se ba court ni bia enti court se wo se di ba ko ma ni baila ya na ejina prosecutor no so se bia e attorney general nipa wo anase police ID nipa na ebe detective yi na investigator no aba enti wo ya wo so my lord e bia nipa we me investigation ti no me pesa mo fa no enkosi bebe kaka me hia na me saka no na defense so waka dia se wo da bi we jebe tisa so in good standing wonye bone da why say ni se wo hwe na wo proper address wo ti menya no o make kasanse me nyina we bu ne ya tie formalities but also the pursuit of the investigator who say be ma bail la see ma bail in this instance investigator no a wono edi baba Amando akọ court neno was say one pay bail was say one pay detention and I remand one case you remand their branch no and na yen lawyers osahina fellow marking mo say ema abranch ni bail na ye hia no a obeba enti no prosecution no poloko wa oppose bail application no there be afi ka se ka be kan wan no ka ya to atwa we ka ehedin afi charge eno no enti ye wieye oraba for the market ekasai na na meka to say ene I think he was subdued by adia won bi da e wo court no eye no won wati ma ne no aboto say adia wetimi si court say enipa wachi obedi na ba won ka asem mfa ni nsem na so judge se me pesa be ni nsem and said in fact lawyer bafowa tete wonu susu no wan free premises one montema na omunnim dia ebe because so akọ betima ka asem bia na bia dachi bi no aje so mo san atwesan eti lawyer osagna for the marking intent o kasa wi alo di meka lo kwese ne because one people be ka asem bi la bafowa was say in his years of practice one who be say that emre ye minka so president Mahama emre ye ninka so president Mahama ye ka 11th February 2022 which was krata koma and make krata ni na bi make me can we na time so ko pon mapon because e wo yon etwa ko wan ka se etwa ni chese o difference so de ba nyina yeso also mo start say na ma wey o free or work no for that time na tax ye kan wo kan na o de jentwe bi ti baabi o kan na o de jentwe bi ti baabi was da be wa kwagire wagire sika obi anyi obi sika because minimum say the free so a e ba me so and as if I knew a free can of that so call kakaka me so ye che me o ye che miami na chenkwa kwa asare wono so kumase o wutumi radio kumase movement television wutumi radio wutumi tv kumase ya chi no ya chi bia keka ho ya chi se obama pokraso ya chi frantic comedy ya chi okete free fa ya chi nipa bebe in fact me no ka say Wilberforce Asare of Ashanti Radio, and then editor of paper no po friend say the Source newspaper. Also so me can say ya friend investigation back and forth wo kwa ya delay ne sa Gideon Bacho so wo eyi na abomami a video of Osahene Afenyomakin, leader of the minority, leader of the mighty minority, and then we free courtroom no epie no wakasa about 2 minutes yente kakra se wo wa bomami na menhwe na yefa enkomon entoa so enye ade a eye ahongoro so okay enti no ye no na wode atoso no enti ye boni eti
opposed to bill. That future, whether you will need the accused. The prosecutor indicated that as and when they would need the accused, they would invite him. The judge then later asked the prosecutor, the investigation you want to do, the forensic investigation, how long would it take you? The prosecutor indicated in court today. The presiding judge supposedly said they were not opposed to the court of justice. The judge now pushed the prosecutor whether you will need the accused. The prosecutor indicated that as and when they will need the accused, they will invite him. The judge then later asked the prosecutor, the investigation you want to do, the forensic investigation, how long would it take you? The prosecutor indicated maybe 2 weeks. Then a presiding judge who is supposed to be a judge in a court of justice now says that if bail is granted, the accused person would interfere in the investigation. That's the country we find ourselves. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am again appealing to my Lord Bafuboni, our respected head of the judiciary, to watch some of these practices. It is sad, oh, the airports were Ghana, said judge who comes into a court with his mind already prejudiced, he's made up his mind, and even when there is no application for detention, he says that for him the accused would interfere. The man has been reporting to the police. When the police needed him, he was there. And the police themselves attested to that. The police did not ask him to detain him, to remand him. They didn't say they need him. We all know that whenever the prosecution feels that there will be interference or there will be the need for the accused to be remanded, the prosecution will say so. The records are there. We would apply for it, and the people of Ghana will know. But today is a sad day for our.
All right, Gideon Medasi, leader of the mighty minority, lawyer Osahene Afenyomakin, and na motisa wakasa no. Enipa bibra moti ne kasa on legal issues no. Mutum se nyise ni na wakasa, but enedie na do no afotegare nti sa na es wakasa na shameful shameful say under President John Dramani Mahama, not that he's seeking to criminalize speech, but he has criminalized speech under his presidency. Nana Akufo-Addo ye president. Nana Akufo-Addo ye president no. Okay, can be. Media for ni bi chonsem bi ema ye frɛ wo mu bi kanse bi ema ye kye wo mu saa. Yankɔhwɛ de President Mahama 2022, I think 11th February 2022, esema waka fa media asem nipa eka asem ana nipa trasem ana nipa ye cartoon na ekwan de ne fa so yenhwe enti Gideon me de bibi ma fato so bit start from 1 2 3 4 I think say about 4 different yi na me send ma wo na me read kakra e magana fo nyina ehu hypocrisy na ewo ye system no no. Okay, enti enie say ya na heading it is wo kohwehwe no a abontia say Mahama writes open letter to Akufo-Addo on criminalization of speech in Ghana, February 11th 2022. Dear President Nana Akufo-Addo, I am appalled. President Mahama, opposition leader then John Mahama writing was say I am appalled at the growing criminalization of speech and journalism in Ghana under your watch in this 21st century. An investigative journalist was murdered under very troubling circumstances. Yet, while the Ghanaian people and the international community have demanded justice, government's inability or unwillingness to act is obvious to all. The police have virtually shelved the investigations into this brutal murder. But way, sa brutal murder we ask can I Ahmed Swallow. Ahmed Swallow abonifobia kokunu no. Ehun asem na President Mahama ede hun tansa ede board then sitting president Nana Akufo-Addo say just at the time de omunya omadwen say Ghana ban eba behwehwe asem no mu. Enamum the status of Ahmed Swallow case no. President Mahama amani attorney general. President Mahama amani attorney general akọ court to say asem yan tonhwe Ghana fo nyina should forget it. Me wi me pula kire mo. President Mahama amani attorney general Dr. Dominic Ayine akọ court to say the murder of Ahmed Swallow no ye hunu anu da etie ntwam eti asem no ye free court yan tonhwe abusafo be so omunsu don be bia enfa no hu bi. Me letter you 11 February 2022 October. President Mahama was say an investigative journalist was murdered under very troubling circumstances. Yet, while the Ghanaian people and the international community have demanded justice, government's inability or unwillingness to act is obvious to all. When put now we say obvious. Where the one why you is court records. Yanko next one. You know Yanko next one was say this is a dangerous bloop. No, that be where last page no. Yanko at 2B or where last page patcho. Okay, I have been. Was it again last week? Security personnel linked to your no that begin on your there's another page. Correct. Was it radio and TV presenter Captain Smart was dragged from court, and although he had been granted bail, sent into detention. Another radio presenter, has been incarcerated for statements he allegedly made. A civil society activist was arrested, detained, sent to court on criminal charges, granted bail, and yet detained again for making a statement against you, President Akufo-Addo. As if to suggest insincerity behind the serious decriminalization of speech that you led, another radio presenter, Bobi Ansa, has been arrested, detained, and charged, criminalized for speaking and making allegations against your wife. And you know, my central need to make some and making allegations. Etia sitting FSA said go promote sitting, and as a reigning first wife, first wife, and not the first wife, first lady. Yes, central need and make allegations. Be a tiano, yana a hard drink, yet chino. President Mahama then, I said, Debbie. And your bonus and Johnny Casamutia president, and now say first lady, ya channel. eye bone enie. Again, last week, security personnel linked to your party brutalized a radio presenter and producer in Patroyan Twaswa. And producer, it's Yanko. Next one, no. No. Okay, the way captain. No, Patro, next one. Correct. I say again last week. Security personnel linked to your party brutalized a radio presenter and producer in the city of Takoradi. Such lawless attacks have today become common occurrences in our country. President Akufo-Addo, Tiao, you cannot continue to oppress the people, criminalize speech when these matters are essentially civil in nature if you feel offended by them. Now President Mahama said will be Akofa get atade de ahyewa me pato aye criminal enya civil matter. Why don't you sue the person? So be Akofa get careless e de a plenty minister aye criminal matter enya civil matter. Why don't you sue the person for defamation? And in you President Mahama, the hypocrisy ni die unparalleled, e be mad. Was say it is even more sad that the Journalists Association and its senior members, many of our clergy and other moral leaders, scared because of the oppressive and dictatorial regime you are running, have remained quiet in the face of this disturbing development in our maturing democracy. This is a dangerous blueprint you are fashioning for our dear nation, and it must not be encouraged. Last page, and I'm easy all over. This is John Dramani Mahama, was in opposition, was saying, I fear. I say, okay, Ghana has long emerged from the unfortunate past where journalists were cowed by incarceration and brutalization. Wait, just a chum, a Benjamin Brassem. Meanwhile, President Mahama will buy what's that the Benjamin Brassem? No, as I say, I'm a jarring. Listen to the last paragraph. I fear that if you do not take immediate action to arrest this unfortunate trend when you exit the high office of the president in January 2025, freedom of speech and freedom and the free media will certainly not be counted as part of the legacy you leave behind. Your brother, John Dramani Mahama. Source, John Dramani Mahama. Hey! Abrayi Bible mu. Abraham take off obiri. So no know your hene. Your hene and the kubusa and said no hene so be kofa obi say ni say ayende. O say na esi ekun was hene ye wa. Onjo Mahama. Krata watchroing say me yi president Akufo-Addo din film na me replace no with your name John Dramani Mahama keke me post to Facebook or mobile me. Tell me I'm lying. Me changing word bia mumu. I'll just substitute President Akufo-Addo's name with your name keke. Me try me the no one kwa to na me try say God na sabeda kon write open letter to President Mahama. Na me yi na Akufo-Addo din free mu pe na nko andi na me di shame a obaba me abeche me because we are intolerant. You are almost a dictator and you have dictatorial tendencies. That we nyina na hwa ye bibi efen Mahama ke. Let me tell you something Mahama ke. Mahama ke adwin bia nkom ma anwene ho nyansa adwin bia nkom national health insurance sika e na mote e de koye Mahama ke. Ye national health insurance sika e na mote e de koye Mahama ke. Now you see President and upon the road can be Kufuor Bass e wo holo pacho Kufuor Bass no the name Kufuor Bass na a act of parliament na obi the president Kufuor the parliament and now we now say Bass ye twa mu de mo friend President Kufuor e mo friend Kufuor Bass there be at the park Ghana for you say Bass we the efe na be boa ye nti Ghana for se yemfa to President Kufuor e do mu say Kufuor Bass there was no legislation and your parliamentary at EBR. OBC so I think Zambia Kenneth Kaunda now a Zambian president na dictatorial you know to the state say the national team Omonda said they said Ghana Blasters no near for the KK11 KK near Kenneth Kaunda Kenneth Kennedy kan Kawuda su Kennedy can never the KK11. Where dictator. Dictators and mudo mudi to Tony Maso. Dictators no much that the mudi at what dear so said by force I say a fresh idea no. Titizaye. Not president Tibo another dictator. Your friend Mobutu Siseko. Mobutu Siseko. One also na chance of dear ye leopard. It's a leopard is one way that tells a dear media. No a leopard. And it was also a dictator and tea. Why ya almost national team. You change it in different leopards. The leopards of Zaire. Leopards of Zaire. Now DRC. Dictator. And some dictators on them. Where's our man? Now, what your character commander Nekufuado? I now be a president. Obia Bekabi Bia, Ubachinatum, and they are ready. Because evidence was what's someone call for more position. More than Nekufuado, the vice president, then majority leader, or St0rm Sabosu, and his friend is a deputy majority leader, now minority leader, or signing up for no market. Any platform, Moto gay, and then my two actually. Now, President Mahama will cry the so be the gay and tie this shower, and now money, ya. Because gay, the whole world, gay for Pope, gay activist, gay practitioner, gay promoter, gay financier. Andrew Solomon, ne bed that one in the gay friends that's so. President Mahama now your vice president. Walk America ko dance and paloso. Nyam na America pictures wo. Walk America ko dance and paloso peja wo na hwe wiem. Etika wo de kan obi se o get atade a adne se ka ma obufu. Get atade and the Ghana population of about 38 million. O paye mu se ya hu se one watna gay for one paso da. Your body and nipa 1000 President Mahama wudi ka ho. Me di nka ho me hu gay for mpada wo de wo hu akoda so apida wo na hwe wiem. Why Ghana bo ayi de ne mame baba mandu ene omodene kono wakasa ketua bi. You may agree with him, you may disagree with him, no problem. Ye nyina agree ake nyina ye Christopher ye Christopher be ko nyina so ye Roman for disagreements in be a Roman, be a Methodist, be Anglican. So I don't care whether you agree or you don't agree. That is if you ask no. But mommy, but Baba Mando, few any but mommy.
JB Dankwa gave his life for this country. I am not better than him. President Mahama will pay someday. God is greater than him. President Mahama will pay someday. God is greater than him. Travesty of justice has happened.
It's okay.
Travesty of justice has happened. Remember, Ghana, you read about JB Dankwa. JB Dankwa gave his life for this country. I am not better than him. President Mahama will pay someday. God is greater than him. Travesty of justice has happened.
It's okay.
All right, enti Baba Mando and the workers no and the worker no so no eno ano no hwe se Obama poku ase and in fact and me work court and you didn't command because fat back no so we court official and obusa say the dey me can say no sir na dey no wo hu bi wo hu bi that almost 2 weeks ago say enkofo afa LGBTQ or more colors no mo age aboso no the addressing and confubi as a fellow quattro for Sukaho and Abronye the Umuadi communication minister Sam George Umuadi some madam for the main macacha that the main one also yet the I drew Puno Kama and I think some President Mahama account. It's on social media. Baba Mando, your first person to have posted that one. My bypass will be out to Makusunyane, Aquacheno, Edna Bakra. So Obama Pokrasi in your video, young of what post to social media several weeks earlier. Say, and Kofobi could tell you. Now, yes, some more they call your bonnet or chieftaincy issue be. This Obama at the bit was say, police formation Monsha Divi, yes, sir, or much decided to have bonnet. na match no say what post to say video no hey enye say Obama opokwa se kutatuo and one promote to say etuo de ye obi ankopa tuo nye wono an was wono aye worried as a citizen but the IGP wasn't worried. If anything paka say Obama opona ka mo na ba say what the two social media na empu yen saka ye e be hu te bi pa wo peke no hefa. You see, you can have see yeah, we are building the nation together. Obetebu say yeah, na de mu nyan hefa no aka so when the peke me peke no say ntino mu me hwe na matimi attract ade na na makwakum be kwa ade ni firi. Obama de post adam mo che no ekwaje ne ma se Obama poku ase ma ne mobile phone enkra tablet a omudi su ade na magye ni nyina gu police headquarters so about 3 months. Hey, Ghana is not ending today. So we have timetable say Ghana be ending with the expiration of the tenure of President Mahama and Pacho. What? Ghana ending nyambo chinichi dabi kram. Na me wo Raymond Acha video bia wo ye interview Radio Gold was say send this for your opposition tower say NDC for ba mu a na so ma nye NPP for yaka de aman ankoye niam yehu NDC for kwa me anwane a na enye wo mo a nto mo ba sa na so mo ye Raymond Acha. Now he is the head of Ay3hu. So don't be surprised enema omukọ mo a na ye say kofa such ridiculous humongous bail bond cover 50 million Ghana cedis, property worth 50 million. Obini ni the yere ko holmo be money 50 million, oba ni 30 million. Na madam be busome because muntimi satisfy our bail condition no. Ye playbook a President Mahama and this phone nyina atro. Say omo ba say no mbeye. Enya men charge Raymond Acha e kan Radio Gold. I have that video. I don't want it. Hey, baby, you do no. And I said, "Drop for Ghana, na." I am to see you. Obi e kasa de yamu sisi no kakra say asem we de wan hwa wan kan ye kakra bia ye beche indeed right bia comes with responsibility. And I'll be the last person to make claims and allegations against Obia asana make am me say enya no kure say asana make say President Mahama kwada give for pass say bibusa wo say me need evidence me enya no kure come team me kan wa ha okwada so wache somewhere 2012 okwada so as vice president and you will treat everybody, all political commentators and activists say wo ka asem a asem no dwi hu biem enya no kura enka ntu obi so because we try to so a enya wode bagana and starting ne and end ne ya no ntina me de go na sabidi akwede ba me 40 years ago me change me de na me da sekuta entino dia mo be ye na nura no ene be kai mo sa susu dua na mpo se mo di susu obi no yense sa no equal standard equal measure equal measure it would ye bedi enkomo yam say okay kra be kwa homa no so somati de ekoso all of a sudden NDC for any the office of the OSP enya ntokwa buka because brutal fight say omoka say enki yeyi nadi led by the NDC for where you guys minim dem a comedy na mo ye no na ye nyankwara and it is led by President Mahama mameka de kuntia majority leader Mahama Yarga was a majority leader and leader of the government business. Is it possible say majority leader and leader of government business any majority chief whip da fiamepo ebetima trokrata independent private members bill at the parliament say yanko yi the office of the special prosecutor no yanko scrap free ho no we say omubetima pass in the parliament but just a president then it's a shasi. Is it possible say some for me anyway leader of government business at the agenda parliament without the express knowledge of the certain president? Is it possible? Sir President Mahama says no one who be there that he has no business being in government. And that's why I see Papani no because the enemy trafa no but one is Papani one him Ekoye no, and there was pushback, backlash from people. A lot of people, and even civil society said they might lame dogs. And for condemn ya, I favor Chinese President Mahama at this almost the statement about Muntio. Almost the statement about Bontain, crack the John say President Mahama appealed to majority leader and call for say they should withdraw. Sir Adieno. Now he doesn't think say we have to scrap the office of the OSP. And a fair deal, a foul. Because na ono OSP no so hwe ankwanoma one number akọja baby ai na and this for buy yen je say and this for pa na aboa me President Mahama enye wono a enkankofo bi yimi na asa akonya e wo parliament eti President Mahama and the beje me wo boa have you forgot to say President Mahama schooled in Russia? Machiavellian tactics and wo use no and wo use also no afedi abane say okay yenyi no na mo President Mahama san soma na attorney general hwe abrante no de asem kokko it is OSP ebetimi achi obi ana obetimi afro bi so obusa na asem a agese wo chokrata de ko attorney general say Dr. Dominic Ayinem abrante bia is obaba we pese me ko investigate no obema me authorization na da obekọ yes we ni ho ohefa ko cabinet meeting that one day obesa ko ni ho mo ohefa so ko Cyprus da sa na be ya na busumi nsia na atwam na OSP ti ho ya bubu na pre. You know why they are doing that? So a lot of cases akogu OSP ho say one investigation, but they don't want to investigate him. If American say, me, I don't even trust the OSP. That is the, that's me.